Good evening, you're welcome to the news on Flip. I am Christian Juko. Let's take a look at some of the headlines. Photos on how Nigeria, South Korea signed a memorandum of understanding on the Kaduna refinery. PDP governorship candidate Jandor, an apprentice. This is coming from Sanwo-Olu's aide. 2023 Lagos, Kano, Kaduna Rivers voters top the INEC register. And amidst terror alert, DSS foreign operatives arrest Abuja suspect. Just in, Abuja Mall shuts operation over security threats. Breaking news, Labour Party shifts campaign date. And lastly, how redesigned new Naira notes will favor Peter Obi in 2023. That's come from Charles Novia. Let's take a look at the news in detail. The President, Muhammadu Buhari, on Thursday attended the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and Daewoo Group of South Korea for the rehabilitation of the Kaduna refinery. The signing took place in Seoul, South Korea, where Buhari attended the first World Bow Summit. Present at the signing were the Minister of State for Petroleum, Timothy Silva, and the NPC Limited boss, Milikiari. The signing is believed to make a great impact in the country's petroleum sector. On Jandor, the Chief Press Secretary to the Lagos State Governor Gboyega Akosile has described the candidature of the People's Democratic Party governorship candidate in Lagos, Olajide Adediran, known better as Jandor, as an insult to the electorate in the state. He alleged that the PDP governorship candidate remains an apprentice candidate and politician, adding that he was contesting to learn and test the waters of politics. Akosile, who was reacting to comments by Adediran that he would defeat Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his godfathers during next year's elections, maintained that politicians are allowed to delve into wishful thinking. Adediran had on October 2022, while appearing on Arise TV's The Morning Show, boasted that he would defeat Sanwo-Olu and his godfathers during next year's election. On the INEC register, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, on Wednesday announced that the voter register had swollen up to 93.5 million. Analysis of the preliminary register reveals that Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Rivers, Katsina, and Oyo states have the highest number of registered voters. A breakdown indicates that Lagos has 7.57%, Kano 6.34%, Kaduna 4.65%, Rivers 3.77%, Katsina 3.76%, and Oyo 3.51%. Reports indicate that voters in the six states constitute 27.68 million or 29.59% of the entire registered voters. According to the preliminary voter register, Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, and River states lead with 7 million, 5 million, 4 million, and 3 million respectively. In Abuja, 2 terror suspects have been arrested by the Department of State Services operatives who stormed the Trade Mall estate in the Lugbe area of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, on Monday. The security operatives were said to have shut the entrance and exit gates of the estate while the operation lasted. Correspondents gathered that the 2 suspects said to be siblings were taken into custody on an allegation of terrorism. This happened less than 24 hours after the United States and the United Kingdom warned of a possible terror attack in Abuja, especially targeted at government buildings, places of worship, and schools, amongst others. Following this development, the U.S. government has authorized the departure of its non-essential employees and their families from Nigeria. The U.S. State Department announced this in its updated Nigeria travel advisory on Tuesday evening. Still on the Abuja Mall, the management of the Jabi Lake Mall in the Utako area of Abuja has shut down its operations on Thursday amid the threats to security in the Federal Capital Territory. In a post on the mall's Instagram page at Jabi Lake Mall, Nigeria, the management revealed that although it wasn't its intention to disrupt activities, they had taken the decision for the safety of shoppers and staff of the establishment. They added that they were reviewing the security situation with relevant authorities and that the mall would be reopened as soon as possible. The post reads that to all our valued shoppers, Jabi Lake Mall will be closed today, Thursday, the 27th of October 2022. This decision has been taken in the overall interest of the safety of all staff and customers of the mall. Center management is committed to minimizing any disruptions. However, the safety of our staff and shoppers remain our highest priority. We apologize for any inconvenience caused and hope to provide you with a quality shopping experience soon. Thank you. Now on the Labour Party has made an adjustment to its campaign date earlier scheduled for the 25th of October in Lafia, Nasarawa State. This is coming as its presidential candidate, Peter Obi, made a plea to other candidates to suspend the election for sympathizing with flood victims in the country. In a communique from the Labour Party office, the campaign date has been set for the 29th of October in Lafia, which will set the ball rolling for the party. And lastly, on the redesigned new Naira note on how it will favor Peter Obi, public commentator Charles Novia has stated that the plan by the Central Bank of Nigeria to redesign the Naira will favor Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. He wrote, "Somehow God is helping Peter Obi as he gradually moves nearer to Aso Rock in 2023. Many people might not understand what the breaking news today from the Central Bank of Nigeria is all about or the implications for the 23 elections. Only the discerning will get it. According to the CBN, over 3 trillion Naira is unbanked in Nigeria presently. That means many people have been hoarding the Naira for the past 6 years in their homes and holes and water tanks and wherever. The black marketeers, the politicians and the kidnappers, the traders and the drug merchants, name it, all sorts of hoarding of the Naira over the years. What the CBN has done by announcing that new Naira notes will come into circulation with new designs by December the 15th will shake the politicians, especially those dishonest politicians who are planning to rig the 23 elections with hoardings of Naira notes are going to weep, wail and gnash their teeth from today. From December 15th, it will be too late for them to find billions of Naira to execute vote buying under the new Naira regime. To get such monies, they would have to go to the banks, and the banks would never give huge sums in a fell swoop in 2 months. Juxtaposed with the hoarding these criminals have been carrying out in 6 years. The CBN has effectively knocked the political class out today, and if there was a 60% chance from INEC that the BVAS would eliminate rigging in 23, the CBN has just added another 20% to it. The PDP and APC will mostly be affected. The man who doesn't give shishi and wasn't planning on spending shishi to win his votes will not be affected. It is a bigger win for him today than yesterday. With that, we've come to the end of the news on Flip. I'm Christian Chuku. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.